Hello everybody, my name is Elash Eisner and welcome to the Canadian Money Talk, the channel about Canadian investing and personal finance. Please like and subscribe. I record a video per week, so make sure you ring the notification bell to get notified each time one comes out. I came across a Canadian retirement study that came out recently, which had some interesting items, so I thought I would save you the time of reading it. It was done by the Harris Poll, but on behalf of Edward Jones, which is a financial advice company, so take it with a grain of salt, but it is still worth reviewing some of its information. They surveyed over 2,500 adults in Canada with large samples of retirees and pre-retirees within 10 years of planned retirement, and had significant samples of adults across generations. They had 6 main points of the survey, and here they are. I'll give you the headline for each one to give you the gist of the survey, but then make my own comments. Retirees overwhelmingly agree that preparation, adaptability, and resilience are all keys to thriving successfully in retirement. This is obviously not Edward Jones suggesting we all go find a financial advisor. On some level, it makes sense to have a professional support you if they do in fact help you with your overall financial situation and planning for the future, and not just sell you mutual funds. As retirement approaches, even decisions about when to start taking CPP and OAS are significant, and people will guess at them. Retirement brings many windfalls, and the most fulfilling include welcoming grandchildren, taking a dream vacation, and finding new purpose in life. It is important to have something to do in retirement, especially if you are retiring early. Finding new hobbies, staying active, and keeping your mind engaged lead to a longer lifespan. The most impactful financial course corrections include reducing debt, maximizing savings, following a plan and a budget, and getting financial education and advice. Yes, these are all important, but once again, the survey results are suggesting Canadians get a financial advisor. If the financial advisor doesn't help much with a budget, and instead of reducing debt, they urge you to invest that money with them, then this may not be the best result. People should get financial education as soon as possible, but typically financial advisors don't help with that because then you wouldn't need them. Retirees say the most important things to test drive before retiring are ways to stay physically and mentally active. Retirement is a significant life change, and sometimes people don't think beyond stopping work. But if you had a place to go 8 hours per day for 40 years and suddenly that's gone, it may be quite the shock. Maybe your partner doesn't want you around the house so much. We all know what happened during COVID. You should have 3 to 5 significant hobbies to keep you busy and friends you can hang out with. No one can fish and play golf enough to spend all their time doing those sports, especially alone. Plus, golf, and if you're thinking of traveling a lot, tend to be expensive. So that will require extra planning, but staying active and mobile is important. Trying out retirement in a 6-month hiatus is a great idea, although only a few people will have work that's flexible enough to do that, and some may not have enough money to stop working for 6 months, which is an indicator they may not be ready for retirement. 2/3 of millennials are concerned that their parents or in-laws may not have enough money to live comfortably in retirement, and they have some very salient advice to improve their parents' lifelong well-being. More accurately, millennials are concerned their parents or in-laws will be financially dependent on them. The advice millennials give is logical. Live a more frugal lifestyle, reduce your debt, consider working longer, and even limit financial support to family members. There are a wide variety of proven course corrections across the 4 pillars. Options for everyone, including those who may be struggling financially. The 4 pillars Edward Jones indicates are health, family, purpose, and finances. Those who retire should have those 4 things covered or improve on them if needed, according to Edward Jones. They should be physically and mentally active, whether it's sports like biking or pickleball, and keep their mind engaged, whether by volunteering or working part-time or playing chess in a park. Family and social connections are important, and general contact with people as well, although I hear a pet has the same positive effect. Having a purpose is important, especially for us early retirees. You should retire towards something, not away from something. That is just wanting to stop working. You need to have a reason to wake up in the morning, and while spending a day or two watching Netflix when you're working 10-hour days sounds awesome, most people start to have negative effects if they watch Netflix for entire days for months. And lastly, finances. Once again, Edward Jones is here to help. I would suggest learning on your own, since no one will take care of your money as well as you. If you learn early, you can do all the investing yourself, and it's simple. Course corrections like reducing everyday expenses, reducing debt, getting financial education, delaying claiming Social Security benefits if possible, saving as much as possible, and adjusting the investing mix were mentioned. Some other interesting tidbits from the survey. The large majority of Canadian adults, 76%, believe their generation will need to work longer than their parents' generation to gain financial security in retirement, particularly millennials, 85%, and Gen Xers, 84%. Many Canadians are concerned about a lengthy retirement and being able to afford it. These are the things Canadians find most disruptive, all logical, starting with a passing of a partner. The most significant financial shock is the concern du jour, inflation, followed by a fall in the price of investments. And the good things that happen in their lives, such as becoming a grandparent. I wonder if the new romantic relationship followed a divorce, which would be on the earlier curveball list. But apparently the divorce is not as bad as the new relationship is good. To summarize the message Edward Jones wants us to take away from the survey, looking at their 4 pillars and what you need to do for each to be successful in retirement. For health, habits including a healthy diet, regular exercise, and mental stimulation can dramatically improve health span, lifespan, and well-being in retirement. For family, spending more quality time with family and friends, less time with unhealthy relationships, can be fulfilling, and setting needed boundaries can be just as worthwhile. For purpose, there are many personal paths to purpose, and people can explore options, trying new things, expanding their social circles, and enriching their lives. And lastly, finances. Given the wide array of tools beyond the basics of increasing savings and minimizing debt, it is wise to seek trusted, holistic guidance. I would add to it that if you are mindful and self-aware, that you can do all of that yourself. If you have any suggestions or concerns about retirement, please let me know in the comments. If you have any requests on what you'd like me to cover in future videos, please put that in the comment section. If you'd like to get in touch, please reach out on any of these social media channels, and may you have a profitable day.